talked about it yesterday, just that chip on your shoulder. Everyone talking about a neutral AFC Championship game, not even thinking about you guys. How much did that motivate you coming into this?
You better send those refunds.
I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. Back-to-back champs, kings of the north with it. Thinking they can hang with us, still ain't jumped off the porch with it. Long bomb to chase every Sunday, watch him go and get it. Double up on him, then we gon' double down on T. Higgins. Then throw Boyd in the mix, now you really iffy. Every Sunday showing boys how to really gritty. They try to shuffle up the game on us, but they ain't icky. Flip the coin, kick the toe right to the go and get it. Never know what's gonna happen when Joe drop back. He get shiesty in the pocket, I get shiesty on the track. Nobody on the team all pro, that's all cap. Most all around team in the NFL, that's all fact. Ain't came across nobody yet that seem like they can hang with us. They said we couldn't be Buffalo, but see how we call they bluff. Underdogs every week, they keep on trying to label us. Put your money on us, even if Vegas don't favor us. No matter what, we really came up, now it's hard to fail. I dare you come across that middle, Von gon' ring your bell. I know we under they skin, them boys built frail. Eli Apple out there chirping like a next tail. You don't want Salmon Trey to come off them ends. Rita clogging up the middle like a big body Benz. Right behind them Logan and Pratt, the turnover twins. Jesse Bates in the backfield just to clean up the loose ends. We just drafted Cam and drafted Hill. Instant gratification every time that they on the field. We can't go back to what we was, cause that's the loser way. It's been hard to throw on us since we picked up a Woozy. It's like win after win, feel like we could really do it. Zach Taylor doing his thing for the city, I give it to him. And I bet Samaji will find a hole if you give it to him. Hayden Hurst don't need a hole, he just plan on running through him. Just hand it off to 28 and let him do the dash. Getting hit by BJ Hill probably feel like a car crash. Every week it seem like Lou digging deeper in his bag. And if the game on the line, all my favorite money match. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up.
What do we say, Dolph?
What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Turnbull. And I said Sports Strawberry Ice. This is Bengals Talk with Strawberry Ice. See, Dale messed me up earlier today. It's Bengals Talks with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Turnbull. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the back-to-back AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals. Now, do me a favor. If you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. You guys are awesome. I'm up to 2,147 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why the hell not? Please do so. Please go to the YouTube channel, Bengals Talk with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for notification, and every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing super chat. So if you want to support the show, you got some breaking news you want to tell us while we're on the air. You know, like real legit breaking news of hopefully the Bengals signing somebody would be great. Give us a super chat. I would greatly appreciate it. And always, I'm coming to you from this glorious place down here, the Ice Bar, Ice Cave. And Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And you know it, I talk about it every single day. It's the greatest gear, greatest quarterback in the league. His name is Jackpot Joey. You can get your gear at Jackpot Joey 9. You get your beer at Brink Brewery. Portions of the proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Fund and the Joe Burrow Fund. What's up to everybody in the chat? Let's see here. Greg was first here. I roll back up here. Greg went first. It was Nicholas. You were first. Stranger, you were second. What is going on in there? Kevin's in there. Holmes is in there. Jolly's in there. Kevin, Greg's Pork Chop, William. What is going on? Let's see here. Stranger says breaking news. The lack of news is killing me. Yeah. We got to be patient. We got to be patient. And congratulations to the Bengals Warrior. I just found out he is going to the inner circle of the draft. So if you guys don't know what the inner circle is, it's where Bengals fans get picked. And you get to go and sit in very close to where Roger Goodell is. Get your mug on TV. You get to announce a draft pick. I'm very happy, very jealous also, but very cool thing for Corey. Bengal Warrior, go check him out and go support all his stuff. Let's get to it. Me and Dale been on for like an hour and a half already. But what the hell? We're going to roll it into another hour. You got any breaking news?
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. So let's have a good time.
Let's roll, baby. Let's go. So you got any breaking news yet for us?
Yeah, my wife is gorgeous, and I'm gonna plow her tonight.
Well, okay. Besides that, I don't know if that's breaking news. That's not like
It's breaking news. I don't put out that often. I put out Monday, and then I'm feeling it. I'm like, I need to put it out again. I need to do that more often. She's way happier.
So are you depressed that our boy Hayden Hurst, which by the way, first of all, shout out to Dale here. He's the one who did the cool new intro. Gotta give him the credit right there. But
we'll see how much of it gets copyrighted.
Yeah, we got.
That'll be the only time you see that video in its form.
It might be the only time you see that. We'll see if they copyright any part of it.
It's always the thing when you do a video and you put it together. It's even like the old clips they can copyright you, and then you got to take them. It's a pain in the butt.
Exactly. So, how are you? Our boy Hayden Hurst is off to Carolina. Are you pissed off, freaking out?
I obviously I wanted Hurst back, and I never admitted like, hey, I'm not biased here. I'm not unbiased. I'm very biased.
Very biased.
I definitely wanted Hurst back. There's not a lot of people I have their phone number. I have his mom's phone number. So I messaged her. I didn't bother her this whole like that's not my job. I appreciate everything they do with the Mental Health Foundation. But I just told her that I'm happy for him to get the 3 years, and the details came out. I think it was 21.75.
Yeah, it's like $7 million per.
Yeah, 7.25 million per year.
I think that's what it is. Yeah,
good deal, and hopefully stability for him, because that's something I know that she would talk about. That he don't want to bounce around year to year, So if he can get 3 years,
and he's close to a beach.
and Marissa said he's close to a beach.
Yeah.
Good location.
Yeah. Well, a good thing for him, he's got a 3-year contract, and he gets to stay somewhere. He knows where he's going to be.
But I messaged Kathy, and I told her, I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for those. And I said, I still want to, anytime we can, help out with that foundation, because I think it's a great foundation. Doesn't matter who he plays for, this, that, and the other. Mental health awareness and all that is very important. Absolutely. That doesn't change. So, and she's like vice versa, if you need it. Like her and Jerry, his parents are great people. I've never personally met Hayden, but we loved having him here. He's a freaking ball of energy and a damn good player. But I also understand not giving a guy that much money when they're 30 years old. Mm-hmm. Like the Bengals just don't do it.
Well, I've said this earlier on Bengals and Brews earlier, and I'll give the credit to Parker Blake. And I agree with what he said. They're going to spend the money on Joe, Higgins, and Jamar. They're going to, I don't want to say skimp, but they're going to bring guys in for tight end for 1 to 2 years. Hopefully draft. I'd like to draft somebody, but I mean, that's what they're going to do. They're going to try to, and then these guys are going to, elevate. Joe Burrow's going to elevate them, and they're going to move on. But if we draft, I'm good with drafting a tight end too. I think we're going to regardless. But I mean, these are the tiers of free agents that we've been going after, and it's been successful. I mean, other than DJ Reader, name one tier 1 level guy the Bengals have signed the last couple of years.
Hendrickson.
Was he tier 1?
If he wasn't, he was close to it. I mean, 60 million, and Lawson, if Lawson was tier 1, he was tier 1,
Yeah,
that's always a if. And there's the tier 1, whatever. There's also day 1, day 2. It's whatever.
Well, day 1 last year was Kappa and Karras.
Yeah, day 1. Yeah. We wouldn't call them tier 1, but they went out and identified their needs. And I think that's we're hoping that's what they would do, right? Mm-hmm. But maybe now they're saying, okay, well, we can save a few million here or there. It's not saving a few dollars. It's not clicking a
couple million. Yeah, exactly.
It's a millions.
So we're here for the long haul. We want this thing to last. Right now, I said this before. The Patriots went on that long run, and how many guys stayed on their team the entire time? It was 2. It was Belichick and Brady. That was it.
But a lot of guys would come back, and that's the thing. Like, if Lawson gets released, I wouldn't doubt that he could come back to Cincinnati.
Yeah, go win that Lombardi. All right, Dusty Croft, shout out for the $5 super chat. Appreciate it, brother. Fans freak out is not shocking. Need to get to use this every 2 years.
Need to get used to this every 2 years.
Yeah, need to get.
Want to get really worried? Look at all the banks felling around us. People, relax.
Yes,
they're getting into
Yes, exactly. We're reading it literally. Sorry, but yeah, need to get used to this every 2 years. Whether we want to get really worked up, no, we don't. We're filling in the blanks. Exactly. I don't. That's the thing. It's there's going to be guys. Even Joe said it in one of his press conferences this year, that the locker room is going to change. You know.
Hey, Crypt Keeper said you're a dumbass, by the way.
Oh, where did Crypt
Well,
Keeper
he
say
said
that?
Charlotte, North Carolina is 4 hours away from the beach.
It's closer than Cincinnati.
Just telling you. He said you are one dumb son bitch. Word for word.
4 hours is better than 10.
I'm like, where did he say that? I'm like, wow, Crib, he's just throwing you under the bus, dude.
Word for word.
Word for word.
She can't hear. She can't
You
hear.
dumbass. Charlie, North Carolina is 4 hours away from the beach.
And he even said Miss Marissa.
Well,
But
I don't see it now. I don't worry about it. Got to delete it.
Yep.
Yep,
Said
it's
you
gone.
stupid
It's gone.
bitch.
I don't see it.
Get down at the table and suck that dick.
I
Do
don't
your
see it
job.
anymore.
I would
I
if
don't
you
know
let me.
No.
Damn it, Dale,
Anyways.
show off the rails already.
This is not my fault.
God.
It's Marissa's.
These are Marissa's. Charles H. There really wasn't many free agents on the market. The Bengals valued really high. The concern is pieces were lost in our secondary and trust behind those guys, Hill and Anderson. Yeah, I mean, I think Dax Hill is gonna be fine. I'm not okay with having Anderson as our starting safety.
Yeah, that's the
I'm not
thing.
okay with
Like,
that.
it's okay. Like, we're not burying a guy.
No,
It's
no,
like,
no. We just
he
don't know.
hasn't-
We just don't
He
know.
hasn't even made it on the field for
Uh-huh.
special teams.
He might be great. I hope he is.
I hope
I'm
he's-
just not willing to take that chance right now.
Yeah, but it's a good safety market.
Yeah.
It's good. Like, go get me Taylor Rapp. Go get me Juan Thornhill.
Mhm.
Go get me, Julian Love. Go, what's the guy from Pittsburgh? Edmonds. His brother got 72 million.
So I was reading. Dean here says Cincinnati has beach water. What the hell is Pork Chop saying? Honestly, all the guys we've been talking about here on Bengals Talk and Bengals and Brews are still available. Will you still pull this off? Yeah, exactly.
Again, Illuminati, right tackle.
Illuminati. That's who I want. I want
Illuminati.
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 All right, Illuminati. Now, we have a very special guest. She made it all the way from Cincinnati to Kansas City in the backseat of the car with me and Son of Ice.
With you. And I've been in a suite with you, and the amount of gastric odors.
That was good. Well, we did eat a lot of fast food, though, but we couldn't eat in the car. So, anyway.
And she had to sit behind you. So
Well, she got
thank God she's still here to this
She had
day.
her own room back there.
It's Bridget.
She had her shoes off and everything. Oh, my bad, Bridget. Oh, sorry. It's Bridget. Woo!
First off, Jeff did not agree or did not follow our agreed upon start time.
I did. Oh, that's right. I did. You said 6.
I said 6.
That was
And
right.
I said, can we do 6?
You're
we
right.
sure can. So this is who I like, what I look like during the regular day. There's no Bengals gear because Jeff, all I cared about when I saw your text was get the F inside and get on.
Well, I appreciate you.
The StreamYard.
That's my bad. That's my fault. I forgot you asked me to do 6. See, Dale texted me 2 weeks ago the new intro that I just put on, and I didn't see that either. I forget stuff.
It was a lot of hard work I did for him. And he was like, I need you to update with Trenton Irwin. I was like, dude, you asked me that a week ago, and I sent it to you a week ago.
I don't know.
It's been hard in the off season. So do you know this is the first show I have been on since we got back from Kansas City? I have not
Really?
done.
You haven't done
I haven't done.
Puppets? The puppets are retired?
We are on hiatus. I can't get those guys to work.
She said I could do something.
Yeah, I was about to use choice language, and then I was like, no. Be an upstanding person. So what did I miss? What have you been talking about?
Well, basically, we're trying to talk everybody off the ledge. Is what I've been pretty much doing all week. Hayden Hurst sucks to lose. I really wanted to sign him, but 3 years, $7 million per. I don't think the Bengals are going to do that. There's still tight ends out there they can get. I think just safeties we can get. That's just kind of where we're at because the Bengals have made a career the last 3 years out of signing hidden gems, second tier guys, and turn them into, I won't say all pros, but pretty damn close. What's your thoughts on how the offseason going?
Well, so I feel like boys to men, it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. To say goodbye
To yesterday.
Y'all, we just harmonized. We just harmonized. So it's been interesting because I feel like every departure like hits a little hard, like Bates, right? So I found out and I think this was probably how they were released, was Bates, Bell, Pirine, Hurst. Bates we knew, like I was hoping they'd figure something out.
Well, once they signed Pratt, I'm like, hey, maybe we can. No.
So Bates, I had already, like, I'd been checked out with him for 2 years. So I feel like what we got is what we got. Right. I also feel like he wasn't that great in the 2021 season until the playoffs. And so I was like, nah, I'm good with that. Bell is just my boy. Like, I love him. It was really fun. If folks didn't ever go check it out on Wednesdays, I think it's WLWT would do Bengals Nation with Ryan Kiefer.
Channel 12.
Channel 12. Ryan Kiefer and David Fulcher would host, and Mike Hilton and Von Bell would do a segment, and they'd bring someone. So I know they had Trenton Irwin, Tyler Boyd, Teddy K, and Von just like radiated joy and goodness, and you could tell like he loved playing with these dudes, so that hurt.
And he knocked the shit out of Juju. We love that part too.
Exactly. That was epic. But like, I don't know if y'all know, Pirine is my boy. Like, I love Samaje Pirine. I think he is super talented. I felt like he was just the right weapon we needed sometimes. And so that one hurt real bad. And then I think we all just loved Hayden. Like, Hurst represented what we all feel like the Bengals should be about. He loved the city, loved the community, loved the team. He was really outspoken on his own mental health struggles and the importance of that. And so they've been just like hitting a little deeper. But I don't feel like there's cause to panic. I'm really curious if the Bengals might be cooking up a trade or something to get a little higher in the draft and maybe take that Cov Cath boy Michael Mayer.
You got sources?
I do not, other than what I want to have happen.
It's the puppets are telling you this, right? They're that's what they're doing. They're hiding out. And they're deep diving into finding out what the Bengals are doing. That's why
I will tell you.
May not even have to trade up for him though.
What our friend John Sheeran told me, because I asked him if we thought the Bengals would be preparing to sign human people to the roster who weren't on the team last year. A little tongue-in-cheek, but also, like, are we going to sign anyone? And John, I hope this is okay. He said the real answer is the safety, tackle, tight end, and running back markets remain dominant. When one of their likely targets goes off the board and a price point is established, something will follow. So, good reminder, Bengals rarely make the first move. So hopefully we'll see something good. But I haven't lost faith. I just think we're like a great team. And we're a great fan community, so when our boys leave, it just like
it hurts.
It's a little gut punch, but then we know we get other great players that enhance the culture, enhance the team. So I'm not worrying.
Exactly. What you got there, Dale? You got breaking news? I see you looking at your phone.
No, we already brought Cal Adamitis back, and it don't seem like Clark's going back. So there's no way to fucking break my heart this whole season. Just saying.
His best friend's already gone. He's very sad about that one.
Did he invite you? Like, is he going to have a retirement party that you can report live from?
He's got 10 more years in him, so I hope he goes balls out whoever signs him.
That's what he said on the show.
How old is he? Like 70?
We're the same age. That's why we bonded. So you shut your damn mouth, Brandon.
Damn, Dale, you're 70? God, I know you're older than me.
You look great for 70, Dale.
We are both 38 years old. Thank you very much.
No, Clark Harris is only 38. Is that a joke? There's no way that man.
Better that you said you didn't say, Dell, you're only 38. I feel better you led with the Clark.
I'm not even saying how old I am.
We know you're 1,000. No, you. And also, Dale, you gotta give Strawberry Ice a little credit. He was great in the car. He was.
That's what I said.
He was so well behaved
in a suite, and he shit up a storm. And
he did not shit in the car.
I did not.
Thank God.
If I did, Chandler would kick me out.
On, that's what I was trying to say. Is like, thank God Bridget's alive because he went from Cincinnati to Kansas City in a car with him,
and back.
And
back.
And we drove an hour to go get Jerry too, to go get to the airport. So
is that when you were holding it in?
Maybe
you're holding one in.
Oh, dude, when they left, I was like, oh, thank God.
You should have been worried though, Dale, about my survival. So, Son of Ice has a fantastic new car, and he also drove the entire way there and back. Jeff and I did not have to drive, which to me is just like, I'll take it.
Yeah, he wouldn't.
And I don't want to drive. I don't want to drive for like 5 minutes. But we were allowed to eat in the car. Like, we couldn't snack and we couldn't eat a meal. And so
water. I did hear that.
We were allowed to own, like, and if we drank, it was only water. And these dudes made me eat McDonald's for breakfast and then 4 hours later, Burger King for lunch.
Yes. And
like, that will kill you.
And we almost got arrested at Meyer, remember?
Oh, yeah. And then did you tell that story?
No, you tell it. Go ahead.
So it's like 6 a.m. We're at a Meijer, I think on the west side. And we had those, like, what made me think of high school, those, like, window glass markers for the car. Because weirdly, Chandler let us do that.
Right, I know. He loves his car. Well, you can mark on the window. It's fine. Don't mark on the car. But the
yeah, we could do the windows. And we were, like, in the back of the Meijer parking lot, like, underneath a street light.
It was, like, what, 4, 5?
No, I think it was, like, 6. I think it was 6 in the morning. That
wasn't
thereabouts. And we're like writing all our stuff. Chandler's filming it for a video I still don't think I've ever seen. And
no, he hasn't finished it yet.
Well, I'm waiting.
Me too.
Like a few people are like drive by us, and I'm super curious. Like, who is the Meijer crowd at this time of day? Are they like finishing their day, starting their day? Doesn't matter. About, I don't know, 5 minutes after we're going, Jeff, was it 3 or 4? I felt like it was like a GIF or a meme. These like Meijer employees and it's not like, they're not the ones in polos. They're like the official ones in their khakis come out and walking in the line, and they're like, hey, what are you guys doing? And we're like, what? Well, we've gotten reports that people are vandalizing or spray painting. Was it spray painting cars? And we're like, we are literally around no other. We were at like the spot you don't even have to park in the day before Thanksgiving. Like
we were far out.
We were far away. And we were like, no, we're just seeing like Bengals gear. We're going on a road trip.
We're like Jim Carrey and Liar Liar. What are you doing? I'm kicking my own ass. I'm marking my own car up. It's fine, okay?
And then they were like, yeah, okay. Well, we were just worried it was our cars. We just didn't, like, we don't care. We just don't want it to.
As long as you're spray painting our cars is fine. Everybody else go spray paint their cars. No big deal.
So we thought we were going to get arrested before we even left Cincinnati, but we made it.
We made it. And thank God we made it.
No one died.
That's even better.
But we lost because Jeff called a burrowhead, so.
Oh my, I had forgot, Dale. I had blocked that out.
Well, me and you we told him. We kept
oh
him,
my God, Jeff. You and AFTAB, man.
Yeah, you and the mayor. I still blame for the loss. I've said that this entire time.
I hope you learned your lesson.
I did. We're going to go to Burrowhead and win next year. It's fine.
Yeah, Juju's not going to be there. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, we're fine.
Let him go catch the ball from Mac Jones. Good luck.
Yeah, that'll be which I mean Juju Smith is doing his TikToks. I wonder if Belichick will let him do that. So Dale, we got any breaking news? Is anybody?
No, there's some confusion in the chat because
is it?
Crip just keeps saying about he who shall not be named is getting re-signed just to piss me off. And for the record, we're just not putting that up because it's fake news because he's just giving me hell.
Wait, that one?
Yeah, that.
His favorite player, Drew Sample. Is he getting signed?
It's here's the thing. In reality, it's probably going to happen because no one else is going to sign this son of a bitch, and he's going to get like a cheap 1-year deal and be back. It's whatever, But we drafted him for blocking, and then you can't fucking block. I'm sorry. It's the only person I go off about.
Third down guy. Mark Walters is in the chat. What's going on? He said, it's very heartbreaking to see all these good and impact players when Zach took over coach of the Bengals. He have a very solid draft than Marvin Lewis. Trust the process, Duke and Katie.
Hey, listen. This isn't trust the process time. It's free agency. This is a rational, go crazy, be pissed off every 5 seconds time. And then here in a couple days, when we sign a couple people, then
they'll be like, "Oh my God, we love you! This was the greatest plan. They knew exactly what they were doing.
I knew it the whole time. It's fine."
Are you who are you all thinking? Because I haven't been. I'm gonna be really honest, and this reduces my football cred.
You're taking a break.
No, I like the game the most. We probably all do, or most of us do. But the business side,
I'm so weird. I like this time of year.
Well, your draft stuff, man.
Nerd, man.
You've been on it with the draft. I don't. Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna be crucified for saying this. I don't like college football. There's too much. There's too many teams. So
I feel like a lot more people are gonna say that with the NIL deals and the transfer portal being what it is. You're not gonna really have that camaraderie of a university that you root for so much. Everybody's just. It's almost like NFL free agency going on. But sorry, continue. No,
so I don't like the draft class. I feel like I know a little bit, the top couple guys, maybe the QBs. But when you even get into the latter picks in the first round, I'm like, who's this? Who's that now? So let alone.
And they let you announce a pick last year. They never let me announce a pick.
I knew who Tyson Anderson was absolutely before they handed me the card to read. Totally.
Well, he's gonna be our starting safety now.
That's fine. Great. I hope. I feel really confident.
For your sake, how badass would that be if he becomes a Hall of Famer? And then it's I announced that pick.
Yeah, you're like, because of me. That's why
I still have in this desk drawer the original draft card, so maybe it'll go to the Hall of Fame one day.
There you go.
I'd sell that some bitch.
Or that. Or it'll pay for my retirement. We'll see.
This is why they're never going to let me announce a pick. Dale, would you hand this over to the Hall of Fame one day? Fuck no.
Shoot, Dale probably.
I'm
going to Miami with this.
Yeah, at least $100,000, bitch. I'm a teacher. I got money in that shit.
Oh, so there haven't been a lot of. I'm just always excited about the draft because I love the draft and I love bringing new people on. I'm just always I don't know who that is. I don't know who that is. Who knows how this person's going to pan out. But think about how great CTB was. Cam Taylor-Britt is an awesome, awesome draft pick. What was he, 4th round?
Second.
Yeah, they traded up to get him.
He was second round?
Yeah.
Who am I thinking of that was 4th round then? Because Dax, it doesn't matter. But he's a great draft pick. Ended up being
Bolson, the
that's right.
Bolson was, yeah.
So CTB ended up being this killer draft pick. I think people were probably sleeping on him all year or before he really got in. So I feel good that we can make something happen in the draft. I don't know. Do you guys think it's that compelling of a draft class? Dale, what do you think?
It always is. For me.
Especially this year with tight ends and and running backs and an offensive lineman. I mean,
But I don't. Okay, so I've said all along, Bridget, I don't want to rely on the fact that we need to take a right tackle.
Wait. We have said this. We. Now continue.
Who sends you their draft stuff?
You do. I disagree with you. So it's we.
Okay, we. So we've been saying we don't want to go into the draft having to take a right tackle in like the first round. It'd be nice if we signed somebody, even on a small deal for a couple years, something that could fit in there so you don't have to force that. But it's looking more like we might have to force the right tackle. But there's some good players for that spot.
So let me get this up here. We got a couple things in chat here. And Dale, you might know this. Anthony wants to know what's the current open cap space. Do you know?
I think I seen today we were still like 5th overall with 29 million, but it's so deceiving because we could cut Mixon and have some more money, but then we also have to think about if we re-sign Burrow, how much of that comes off of that cap hit. And
that's the thing. I still think we're either releasing Mixon or restructuring them, but I might be more like releasing them. I don't know.
That's one thing. Like, it's hard to bitch about the Bengals when they've done what they've done, and really just the way they do business in general has changed a lot. But I always hated when they'd cut people. Like when they cut Willie Anderson to save cap money, and he went to the Ravens that one year. We waited till it was like damn near right before training camp to cut him.
Right.
And it's like, well, you could have used that money and signed somebody, you know. Yeah. And so that's always been in the back of my head about that. And you know, I'm not going to shit on the organization because we've been killing it. But I would like to see if we are going to cut Mixon. Also, why don't we go ahead and let him go out on the market? Mm-hmm. Like for his sake, for what he's done for us already.
Find our place.
Yeah.
I think this ship sailed. C.J. Gardner Johnson. He's most likely sounds like going to re-sign with the Eagles, right? That's kind of where
that was the earlier report. But me personally kept saying I don't see it as realistic because projected to get 12 to 13 million a year.
We're not going to pay that. I don't think.
We didn't pay Bell
right
$7 million a year. We're going to go pay another guy that hasn't been in our system 12 or 13. I just don't see it.
Is there anyone who's a free agent right now who you're like, doggone it, if we signed that person?
Illuminor.
There's a bunch. There's
Illuminor.
A bunch. Like,
I want
there's
Illuminor.
A lot of guys that haven't signed from other teams that I would be interested in.
Well, a big one for me is, and I guess I'll give Dale credit. He's one of turned me on to him a couple weeks ago. Is Illuminor, Jermaine Illuminor. He's right tackle guard that was from Vegas.
I'm good at turning my friends on to man.
Yes, he is. He's very, very good at it. But that's the guy because Bridget, the biggest problem before we lost Bell for me was right tackle.
Yeah.
So that's for me right now. We need to sign a safety and we got to sign a right tackle. Those two, you have to. Now, I wanted a tight end. I wanted Hurst back, but if you sign a safety and you sign a right tackle, then you get tight ends. This draft is loaded with tight ends. We can get two of them.
The safety free agent market is really good, though.
Yeah.
And I see Holmes in the chat put Thornhill. Mm-hmm. So Thornhill, a lot of those guys, we might get them similar to Bell, maybe a little less the longer this goes on, right? So there's him, Taylor Rapp. Oh, shit. We've listed these guys. Julian Love, the guy from the Steelers, Edmonds. There's like 4 or 5 people, and they're all like 26, 27, 25 years old. So they're all still young and good safeties.
Mm-hmm.
So I am surprised in the chat by the number of people saying, and maybe it's 2 or 3 people total, but still the number who are team cut Joe Mixon, because I feel like when the season ended, I was team cut Joe Mixon and cut La'el Collins. And I feel like that wasn't, those weren't widely accepted.
Well, it's team cut Joe Mixon because of the money. It's 12
it's
million.
It's purely about money for him.
Now, I'm more La'el. I was cutting, but I've kind of changed it because if we go get Illuminor and we go draft another tackle, keep La'el because he doesn't really cost you a whole lot unless he plays.
Well, I think the La'el thing was we thought we could get rid of him without a dead cap money hit, and it's reported, Bridget, to be like 4 or 5 million. So if you're going to have to pay, and the other 5 or 6 million that he's going to get on his contract, I think, is if he plays. So it's like if you're paying it no matter what, you might as well keep him around and hope he gets healthy.
And
Even
if he
it's
gets
not till the
healthy, then
playoffs.
you could put him in. But the thing is, Bridget, last 2 years we haven't had a healthy right tackle.
Yeah.
I mean, so if you can keep him on the cheap and Lel can also play guard as well, he could be your backup.
Anthony Anderson once again. Anthony Anderson from Blackish, and it's got has to be that Anthony Anderson.
That's who it is.
The famous actor.
Popular as my show is.
I do think Collins could. I mean, I think injury reserve, something like that, where he's just out 6 weeks.
Put him on a pup list.
Yeah, pup list. So he's not going to.
Well, he put on a pup list, and then he come back November, something like that.
Yeah. I think that's.
I think that's
sounds very likely.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Well, especially if we get a right tackle.
All right, I'm gonna go check on my dog and come back in a couple minutes. Put me in the background.
Okay, have fun. He always has to check his dog. I don't know.
Is his dog old or?
He has to go to the bathroom. That's just his code word.
Ah. And he's talking about you in the suite.
I know. What's wrong with him?
Yes, my dog is old. That's my wife.
He's just always around.
And by that he means his prostate.
Yes, exactly. Well, he is 70. I mean, come on. So Jeff here says, do the Bengals like Tyson Anderson? I'm assuming they do. They traded for him or traded up to get him and drafted him, but we don't know enough about if he can play. To be honest. Speaking of Son of Ice, he is here as Cat Pole.
Woo!
Okay, strawberry black truck or an orange and black truck with Bengal stripes. I want an orange and black truck with Bengal stripes. That's what I want. Or a black truck with orange stripes. At least say hi to Bridget. You drove her all the way to Kansas City.
He was unimpressed with me as a car guest.
He has the most eclectic genre of music around.
I thought it was impressive. We went from classical to Broadway to emo stuff to I was impressed.
Yes, he was everywhere. He literally played. He goes the 10-hour drive. He goes, all right, you guys have literally listened to everything I have. So,
well, everyone should know that Jeff and Chandler let me play the entire Bruno Mars catalog. This is not one album. This is the entire Bruno Mars catalog. And I was vibing. I could have done it all again on the way home, but that was very kind and hospitable.
He said, I was thoroughly impressed with your abilities to ride in a car. Dude, Bridget was stretched out back there. She had her shoes off. She's like, I'm ready to go. I'm good.
I was this is my dream, right? To be able to ride in the back seat, use my coat as maybe I had a blanket out. I'm you stay in your sitting positions. I'm going to be reclined. Well, I tweeted the whole time. It was great.
Yeah, my big ass couldn't fit back there. I would not be able to fit. I'm too tall. The best part was when I take pictures of you behind me and tweet it out, and you wouldn't even know it.
No, because I was just on my phone tweeting my 400 memory. I think a lot of people unfollowed me because I've filled their timelines that day.
Home says, Jeff, I can't believe you did that to Bridget. That way for her meals on the road.
I can't believe you did that to me either.
I wasn't driving. Actually, we didn't tell the story about the we stopped at the camper place.
Oh yeah, because you needed to go to the bathroom.
Well, because all I could drink was this. So we're in the middle of Kansas City. We're literally in the middle of Missouri. I say Kansas City, middle of Missouri, and there is nothing around. I said, just pull over. I gotta go. So I go into the camper place, and the sliding glass doors are mirrors. I walk up to it, wait for the sliding glass doors to open. They don't. I almost run into the door. I'm like, okay, is it not open? I run to all right, I want to run around the side and just go down there. And I'm like, there's cameras there. There's guys working. I'm like, all right, screw it. I run to the other side. Okay, that's like our guy. Asked the guy, like, can I get in? He goes, yeah, let's walk into sliding glass doors. They don't open. He goes, pull them open. I'm like, okay. Pulled them in. I gotta go. Can I? That's right over there. Thank you.
They must get that a lot.
Like, well, the thing is, they could see me. I'm like, they're probably like, that dumbass didn't even open the door. Oh my goodness. All right, Jeff wants to know here: Burrow over or under $50 million a year.
What do you think? I have a thought.
I'll go. What did Holmes get? What's the highest right now? Do you know? I'm gonna say over. I'll say over. What do you got?
Is Deshaun technically the highest? I'm trying to think what other deal.
Dale, you there or not? Dale, are you there? He's not there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Who's the highest per year quarterback right now? Is it Watson?
I can look it up. I mean, what did Deshaun get? His is all guaranteed,
His
but
was
then they
200
restructured all that horse shit.
Well, did they? Because his was 200.
I think 50 is like that number. I think it is. Yeah, okay. Holmes saying 52. That sounds about right. But I think Burrow could come in a little less.
I think I'm looking at 47 or 48. I feel like there is something Joe Burrow, and maybe this is just me projecting onto him what I want him to be, but I feel like he comes in around 47, 48. I feel like he's not the guy who's going to try and get the biggest, flashiest deal, because I feel like that's literally the opposite of his vibe. My hope is also that Joe Burrow is a really smart dude. Mm-hmm. We all know that. I think Joe Burrow also understands the business side of this, and that the best way for him to get rings is for them to be able to pay other elite dudes with him. And I don't see him as the selfish guy. I know he wants to make his own bag, and he will, but I see him taking the hometown discount. I could be totally wrong, but I feel like he could, or he would.
We'll see. Rob here says Rodgers is the highest paid player in the NFL this season. Is set to make a whopping $50.3 million.
Oh, he's going to the Jets. He said on they just got to work out a trade.
Yeah.
He said that today.
Despite the 39-year-old quarterback with the Green Bay. Yeah, he's going to the Jets. I don't know if you guys say, he said it on McAfee's show. It's official. Which I mean, the whole thing, I've said this earlier on Bengals and Brewers, he's getting $60 million a freaking year, or $60 million contract. Of course he's coming back to play. I don't give a crap how much money you got. You're going to play for $60 million or $53 million this year.
The wild thing to me, because I think about the economics of all of this, right? And you want to get what
Russ
you
is
pay
getting
for.
$49 per year.
No way.
Yeah,
Denver's got a lemon in that. But Roger, when was the last time Rodgers won a playoff game? What year? I know he won them a Super Bowl. I know.
The year before that, they went to the NFC Championship game, didn't they? Year before last year? Or was that 2 years ago?
In the NFC Championship?
Uh-huh. It wasn't that long ago. Am I right, Dale?
They were in it, yeah.
Was it just? I think it was just 2 years ago.
No.
Well, that was Rams, Niners.
Rams. The year before that, wasn't that Packers?
I'm looking.
I don't know. I'm still looking at these contracts now. So Mahomes getting $45 million per year, and Allen is 43, and he just signed his last year. So it's not like Allen was like, "Hey, I need to get over 50."
Anthony says 2020 was the last time he won one. So
they won. So I was wrong. I thought Rodgers hadn't won, and they won on January 16th, 2021, NFC Divisional Playoff. They won against the Rams, and they played in the they played in the NFC.
Did they play the?
No, they won. They beat the Rams. They lost to the Bucks. So that was they lost to the Bucks before. I don't know. I thought Rodgers hadn't won a playoff game in 100 years.
He hasn't won a Super Bowl.
Well, the year they were right there. They were right there to go to the Super Bowl, NFC Championship. Then they drafted that Jordan Love.
Yeah.
And then he won back-to-back MVPs the next 2 years.
Just listen to Aaron. He'll tell you that all the time.
Yeah, he said that about 48 times on Pat McAfee.
He did. Well, I won,
Well, Green Bay probably would have got rid of me, but I won
back-to-back
MVPs.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. That's how I got it. Yeah.
Humble fucking brag.
Yeah. I don't have a subtle flex on here. That's a different show.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
So, okay.
John said, right here, where we go? John says it's the year the Bucks won the Super Bowl, so that's 2020.
Yeah, it was. The Bucks beat them in the NFC Championship.
And Lewis here says Burrow needs to get to go for 10 years, $54 million contract. I think it's gonna be 10 years. Somebody asked me that at work, how long it's gonna be. I think they're gonna sign Joe for 10. That's just. I think
to
they're gonna
be
be
fair,
done with
he
it.
could ask for whatever he wants because
but I think the Bengals
Daniel
will give
Jones is making $40 million per year now.
48.
No,
Is it
40 per average.
40 per? Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought it was 48. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
we're
Bridget.
gotta do
we're
the
in the
average.
wrong business.
Yeah,
We're
I need to
in
be
the wrong business.
I need to be an NFL quarterback.
Right?
I
might
just want to
bulk
be
up and
a secret
become-
gay lover of one of the NFL quarterbacks.
You'd be the gay lover of anybody to give you that much money.
Oh yeah, I said it. We talked about $60 million earlier when it came to Rodgers, and I said I'd suck your dick live on air for $60 million.
I believe
Jesus, Dale.
Well,
What
Bridget-
show is this?
okay, listen, Bridget. Saying he went into Darkness Street, Aaron Rodgers, and he said, one day I thought about if I didn't play this season and I retired. Then I thought about if I did play this season. And it's like, yeah, you're due like $60 million if you play. I'm gonna go with how I felt in the darkness that day. that I
Aaron
thought about-
Rodgers is just full of it. He is full of it, and I wish we would give him less attention because he's
That'd
just
be
such a doofus.
Well, speaking of less attention here, where he says, Jeff here says, does Rodgers make the Jets a contender? Absolutely, he does. Yeah.
I'll say that. I mean, we don't have to like Rodgers to like one doesn't have to correlate to the other.
Yeah.
Do you think he makes the Jets a contender? I'm not sure.
I think they already have potential to be one.
Yeah, they just.
I mean,
they're,
clearly,
they're
yeah.
a quarterback away, and Aaron Rodgers is a pretty damn quarterback. Now, if it's Aaron Rodgers that played last year, we'll see. Because my
Yeah.
thing is, Aaron Rodgers needs to show up in the offseason and work with his new teammates, which he wasn't willing to do in Green Bay. So.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
not sure I feel that confident that Aaron Rodgers is going to like somehow bring a team even I mean they're not you're right, the Jets are not a bad team. They were showing well, especially in the beginning of the season.
I like their defense, and
It's
Robert
soft,
Saleh
baby.
is a defensive guy, their head coach. That's what I like the most about him.
I like a lot about Robert Saleh too.
That bald head does it for you, huh?
I think he just has a lovely face.
You can
Just
tell
so
by the way she said,
lovely.
I really liked a lot about him.
I used to call, because apparently I just objectify the coaches. I used to call Sean
Me too.
McVay hot coach, and then I heard him speak, and I was like, "Ooh."
Yeah, there was
You're
that.
out.
Just blew that narrative.
I didn't know he sounded like Alvin the Chipmunk.
No,
So
I know
now-
Tomlin's the enemy, but can we agree that Tomlin is a damn good-looking man?
Mike Tomlin is a handsome man.
For
I
the record.
like the oh god, what's his name? He looks like Pete Buttigieg, the guy who coaches the Chargers, or did he get Brandon?
He should have been fired, but no, he's still there.
I think he's a handsome man too. I mean, Zach Taylor is a quality looking person.
Is this rolling into the Sam
No,
Hubbard Club?
no, this sounds like a whole episode when, like, after the draft's done and there's nothing to talk about for a couple months, we're gonna rank the hotness. Jeff, you don't have to do it on your show. I'll do it on my show. I have
Sign me up.
We'll just bring all the girls.
This is the research I will do.
We'll get Jerry on. We'll get Witt on. We'll just sit there and let them talk and rank them all.
I mean,
Well,
to
you
be
can
fair,
talk.
I ranked the hottest guys on the Bengals a couple years ago with my family because I had.
That's gotta be a hard job because the Bengals have a good looking team.
Well, I'll tell you, and this was. I think it wasn't this past off season, the off season before, and I think number one ended up being Bates that we could agree on. Beat out Burrow. Bates beat out Burrow.
No, he's beating Burrow. Sorry.
I'm just telling you.
Sorry.
That was before Burrow's teeth
my
was all
opinion.
fit. Like
Was Stanley Morgan on the team?
he was, Bridget. I know that's your guy, but I'm just saying
Hot coach talk with strawberry ice. You come here for the hard hitting news right here.
Because we have no sources. This is what
have
we've
no
devolved to.
we have opinions.
we have lots of opinions, and we're full of it. Ask Dale.
Is there any new news? Anything that's happened in the last few minutes? Are we missing anything?
Jeff, who is your hottest coach? That's the real question.
Zach Taylor.
That's
That's just
I do not respect that answer. It's
That's just-
either
that's 'cause he's my
lazy or
coach.
uninformed.
That's it. That's just because he's my coach.
That's like the safe answer. It's right. It's like you want the gentleman, the guy who would treat you nice and take you out to dinners. It could be Zach Taylor.
He would really respect you. He
But
would be a
pure
respectful
raw dogging the
partner.
fuck out of you. It's probably my.
Jesus, Dale.
All right. Yeah.
So
Bridget
the
is
Browns.
literally on my show again now.
Too far.
So the Browns released Clowney.
And Vegas Raiders
Is
are
that-
resigning.
I already thought he was released. I didn't know he was back there for a year, but I did just see that they released him
I think
and
we were-
somebody else. I thought they had already released.
I think we already said this though. Vegas Raiders resigned defensive tackle Jerry Tilley.
Jerry Tillery. No, I haven't
Tillery,
seen
yeah.
that.
Okay, that's a new one.
It looks like the Steelers re-signed Ogunjobi.
Yeah,
Mike
so-
Renner is an attractive man. Okay, well, I'm sorry.
And Fletcher Cox is returning to the Eagles. 1 year, $10 million deal.
All right, so Cliff Kingsbury, he's not on a team right now, but we'll ask that too. Where did you rank him, Bridget?
I gotta get a reminder on what he looks like. I've
Yeah,
Googled.
gotta look it up.
You know, well, who does he remind me? Like, he's not.
It's on the. He just seems like a douche, man. I remember like he sat and was like, "Oh, look how nice my house is." At that one draft, that kept
Oh,
showing
it's
during
2020.
COVID.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that house was freaking awesome. That house was.
Yeah, it's like
cool
you're
as hell.
doing too much. You're trying too hard at that point, though.
Yeah.
So, like, Cliff's okay.
Yeah, like
Really?
just
He's
looks
okay?
wise, but then your personality, I'm like, I got to knock you down a little bit on that. Sorry.
Yeah,
bud.
that mattered. That's okay. So, Jeff, I'll give you Zach Taylor because personality, and we got to see like a badass Zach Taylor, like when he got salty about the coin flip and stuff. Like,
Oh, he was
I felt like
cracking me up
that
Feisty
is a
Zach Taylor. It's like two different Zach Taylors.
petty Zach Taylor is a Zach Taylor I am here for.
Exactly.
I like it.
He's like, "Hey, we just had to mess it up. Just had to mess it up." I'm like, yeah, we did.
I loved it.
Andy Reid,
Loved it,
top
loved
of
it.
the list. Andy
Yeah, definitely. If you've ever wanted a human to look like Dr. Seuss's walrus, do we have a person for you?
Listen, I would love to go have a beer and crush a burger with Andy Reid. Okay,
Oh,
I'm a
hell
fat
yeah.
Guy. So he
Absolutely.
gets points for just being himself. He talks
Yeah.
about it.
I feel like him doing the funny, as much as I hate the State Farm commercials, I mean, I think he's a good sport in that
Yeah,
one.
I did.
Drawing
Yeah, I
their
think it's a good sport. You get bonus points for that. But yeah, no one's fucking Andy Reid. Let's keep it real.
Well, let me now that we're gonna have this riveting conversation, I want to announce a golf outing we're gonna have here, because you want to have a Jackpot Joey outing, which you can come, Bridget. We're having a. Jackpot
Are
Joey-
you looking at the graphic?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now. It's up on the screen. Can
Did
see
you
it?
just ask me if I wanted to come?
Yes, you're
Do-
allowed to come.
What is it? What is it?
You're allowed to come, or
Do you see who it's hosted by?
Jackpot Joey.
And are you,
It's benefiting the Joe Burrow. I just got the graphic. I literally just got it.
so
put
it says
on.
Aston Oaks Golf Course,
Yeah.
hosted by.
Oh, you are hosting it.
I'll
really
be
didn't
there.
know that?
Dude,
really couldn't read that?
I literally just got the freaking thing on the phone when I just put it. I literally haven't read it yet.
But
Aston
I'm
Oaks
glad.
Golf
I'm
Course
glad
hosted
you're
by-
only know now from Bengals trailer.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Aston Oaks Golf Course hosted by Jackpot Joey, Cook, and Bridget. How do you say your last name?
Jan Cars.
Jan Cars. From Bengals trailer. Time 1:30. Be there 1 o'clock.
From the Bengals trailer.
They let me out just
Yeah.
for this.
I love that. That's
Wait.
what you're known for now.
Wait,
Not the three
the
shows
trailer looks.
you're on.
That's a really good. That's a really good looking trailer.
Not
back there.
from announcing a
you got
draft
books and
pick.
everything.
Not from all the other amazing things you do.
It's just from the toasts.
Yeah, the toast.
I wonder, does this mean I've got to create a rhyming toast?
Yes.
You're hosting,
Okay.
so you got to do it.
Okay.
There's 160 spots available. To secure your spot, DM Matty Myers via Facebook.
Did I hear that 50 of those spots already went on the first day it was open?
There's a lot, yeah.
I think I heard that there
And
were
Trenton Irwin said he's going to be there. So I've been DMing him.
So she's just added already a special guest, Trenton Irwin.
Well, we don't know. We don't know for sure
He
he's
may
coming
be
or not.
there. He could lie and just say
He
hell with
DM'd me and said he'd show up. I'm trying to get Ted Karras there. T might be there. So anyway, if you guys want to come, DM Maddie. Be a lot of fun. Bridget, you wanted to do? Did you know anything about this already? Did Maddie already?
Yeah, I talked to Maddie about it yesterday. I'm really looking forward to
I'm
it.
kind of pissed. Jeff asked me about it, and he's like, "Well, you could go. It'd be free for us. Well, it'd be $100."
Yeah, well, I got to pay $100. It ain't free for me.
Why can't I be a host? Why wasn't I asked to host this?
I'm host. I'm part of the host.
Well,
It's not free for me.
This is fucked up.
It might. Well, that might be why. It's going to be fun, but I think
It's gonna be family friendly.
we might keep it PG-13.
This is fucking bullshit. Fuck that.
We're gonna
I'm
keep
do
it
a fucking
PG-13.
R-rated golf tournament.
Now
Bengals and Brews R-rated.
We need to get Trent Taylor to do the backflip. He's the one that does the backflip, not Trenton Irwin. Maybe Trenton Irwin can do a backflip.
Yeah, I
don't
was
know
gonna
what to
say. Hey, Pork Chop, you want to sponsor a golf tournament for us for Bengals and Brews? No, that's
That's silence. That's a no.
Well, I think it's going to be really fun. I'm looking forward to all the off-season events. Like,
Yeah, see, it's special guest Trenton Irwin. It says it down there. It says it on there.
Sunday, May 21st, 1:30.
Yep. So 1:30. Be there by 1. Entry fees $100 a foursome. 160 spots available. DM Maddie. Food, 6 beers per ticket per golfer. Split the pot, raffles, and more. So it's gonna be a good time. Show up. If you ever want to tailgate with us, because lots of people come and just tailgate with us. You come
all right. So Will said, "Who's the beer cart girl?" So first off, what's a beer cart?
She's a girl that drives around in a cart with beer. You buy it.
I think we could have a beer cart person. And I think, how cool would Trenton Irwin be as the beer cart guy?
I think that'd be great.
Who wouldn't want to, get a beer from Trenton Irwin? He's, driving the cart, his hair's flying, he's just saying funny things, gets out, does a little Irish jig,
Dale is frozen. That's why I kicked him off. He's just sitting there like this, still in the background. So I think his computer froze. So anyway, if you guys need any more questions, DM Matty Myers. He knows he's the one that's setting it all up. So
definitely come. I may golf too.
Oh, I'm golfing. I'm definitely doing it. I suck at it, but
I can drive the ball. I can drive the ball 160 yards, but I can't putt to save my life.
We have Phone Dale. Phone Dale, are you there?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you.
Yeah, so my laptop died again, even though it's on charge, like it did yesterday. So now I'm fine. I still want to go back to what is a beer cart girl?
Beer cart is a beer cart. Oh, it's a beer cart person. Put it that way. It could be a guy or girl. Most of it's girls. They drive around in a cart and sell you beer.
Okay, I want to be the beer cart girl.
Well, you said you wouldn't even come. You didn't want to drive 2 hours.
I don't want to pay money. I don't want to drive 2 hours and have to pay money to do so. I want to make.
It's for charity, Dale.
Hey, I'll be a beer cart girl, and I'll come up. I'll hand you your beers and jack you off.
Are you gonna wear a halter top?
I mean, if that's what I need to do to make some cash.
I feel like Dale seems to have a lot pent up.
I need to make some money, Bridget. That's what I got pent up. My wife was laid off for a month. I'm trying to catch back up.
You should be the beer cart guy, Dale. You're supposed to tip the beer cart person.
That's what I'm saying. I can do
come
that.
Yeah, come do that. Let's have
I'm trying to get
a special
hired.
guest.
I'm
Dale.
not trying to spend money. I'm trying to make money.
I feel like it would
I've
not.
seen those emojis, damn it.
It would not be a good look if Dale's keeping the tips and the other money goes to the Joe Burrow Foundation. I think.
Look, Kevin said he's coming. He's got to drive 5.5 hours, so you have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, but he's coming only for me. If I'm the beer cart.
You are the star attraction.
I think you're the beer cart guy.
Girl. I want to be the girl.
Oh God, he has a wig. So, anyway.
That could be cute.
I got multiple wigs.
All right.
I'm excited for this golf outing, though.
I'm
like,
excited.
I'm hoping. Has anyone heard? Anyone a season ticket member? Obviously, I know you are. But anyone in the chat, are we doing the draft night party?
I haven't heard. I
Paycor?
called and I haven't heard anything yet. Well, they're just doing the circle, the inner circle, because Corey, Bengals Warriors, getting to go to the inner circle. So I think they're probably taking care of that first and then get out information about the draft party. I'm assuming.
I'm so excited for it.
Me too. I had a blast last year.
The inner circle is fun.
I want to
but,
go out, dude. I would love to go to the inner circle.
It's like there's all the fun draft stuff going on outside, like in draft land, whatever they call it. And when you're in the inner circle, you're not allowed to go. Like, you can't go to that and then come back in. Like, you are in the inner circle and you are there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I mean, it's awesome. It's the draft, but like when there's some downtime, like you're not going anywhere.
Exactly. Real quick, put it up there one more time, and then we've been on for an hour already, so I should have played this earlier. But it's at Ashton Oaks Golf Course, hosted by Jackpot Joey Cook, Bridget from Bengal Trailer. That's her right there.
I hope the Bengal trailer guys are okay with that.
Yeah,
I feel like I need to say I have no official. I love them, and I'm happy to be affiliated with them. I don't know if they're happy about it.
No, it's Bridget from the #1 Bengal podcast. We put both those on there, so it's $100 to get in, or $100 to get in. It starts at 1:30. Be there by 1 o'clock. 160 spots. DM Matty Myers, food, beer. Split the pot, raffles and more. Special guest Trent our own, we hope. I'm hoping. He said he'd come. We'll see. But anyway, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for it. Bridget, you got anything you want to plug before I let you go?
No, I'm not doing anything. I need training camp to start.
We got mini camp coming up here in May.
This week even makes me like I get real sad when the season ends. So even like free agency, legal tendering starting, that's exciting. The draft is going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to start up the #1 Bengals podcast again after our hiatus. Daddy-O really struggled with this loss to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So if you watch that podcast, thoughts and prayers to Daddy-O. He just wanted to walk away completely. But I think we're going to get that started back up. And Whit, Tyler, and I may do a few special edition morning prowls throughout the off season. Probably not Sunday mornings because ew, but maybe some evenings, maybe some other times. So we're gonna try and cook up
dark. Ooh, there you go.
You just branded it. Dale, we'd pay you. Or is Dale not on?
He's gone.
We'd pay him if he came up with good marketing schemes.
He just wants to make some money. Anyway, Bridget, I appreciate you. I'm glad you came on.
Thanks for having me.
Sorry I messed the time up. I forgot.
It's okay. I'm glad you and Dale had some moments before I came on.
Me and Dale have all kinds of moments.
That is true. All right. It was good seeing you, Jeff. Bye, everybody. Hooday.
Hooday. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Bridget is awesome. Go check her out when they do the #1 Bengals podcast again. So let's get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream. And as always, I appreciate every single one of them. They are Houday Nation, Houday Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, Radical Reds, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar. I think you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Strawberry Ice. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Trenopole. TikTok is at Iceman90. I'm still having a hard time trying to upload the podcast and trying to figure it out. But when I do, it's on Beepod, Apple iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play, pretty much wherever you get your podcasts. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Give a 5-star review. Leave a comment so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. Hopefully it'll be up tonight, but I'm having some issues. YouTubers, we're at 2,147. I appreciate you guys. Hang in there. I know we're going to sign some people, and they're going to be good dudes. They're going to make sure they're good culture guys, locker room guys that'll fit in, plug and play. Then we have the draft. The draft is deep for tight ends. The draft is deep for running backs. Pretty good for tackles. So we can get some people out there. It's going to be fun. Anyway, other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got Trags is going to be on along with, I think is it Kayla coming on for Tyrus Talk? Let me see. Let me look at it real quick. Yeah. Caleb from Tigers Talk along with Trags is going to be on tomorrow. So hopefully we'll have some free agent news. Who knows? There really isn't any other big free agents we can lose off our team. So that's something to look forward to. But other than that, that's just sports, baby. See ya!
Talked about it yesterday, just that chip on your shoulder. Everyone talking about a neutral AFC Championship game, not even thinking about you guys. How much did that motivate you coming into this?
You better send those refunds. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. We ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. Back-to-back champs, kings of the north with it. Thinking they can hang with us, still ain't jumped out the porch with it. Long bomb to chase every Sunday, watch him go and get it. Double up on him, then we gon' double down on T. Higgins. Then throw Boyd in the mix, now you really iffy. Every Sunday showing boys how to really gritty. They try to shuffle up the game on us, but they ain't icky. Flip the coin, kick the toe, Roger to go and get it. Never know what's gonna happen when Joe drop back. He get shiesty in the pocket, I get shiesty on the track. Nobody on the team all pro, that's all cap. Most all around team in the NFL, that's all fact. Ain't came across nobody yet that seem like they can hang with us. They said we couldn't be Buffalo, but see how we call they bluff. Underdogs every week, they keep on trying to label us. Put your money on us, even if Vegas don't favor us. No matter what, we really came up, now it's hard to fail. I dare you come across that middle, Von gon' ring your bell. I know we under they skin, them boys built frail. Eli Apple out there chirping like a next tail. You don't want Sam and Trey to come off them ends. Rita clogging up the middle like a big body Benz. Right behind them Logan and Pratt, the turnover twins. Jesse Bates in the backfield just to clean up the loose ends. We just drafted Cam and drafted Hill. Instant gratification every time that they on the field. We can't go back to what we was, cause that's the loser way. It's been hard to throw on us since we picked up a Woozier. It's like win after win, feel like we could really do it. Zach Taylor doing his thing for the city, I give it to him. And I bet Samaji will find a hole if you give it to him. Hayden Hurst don't need a hole, he just plan on running through him. Just hand it off to 28 and let him do the dash. Getting hit by BJ Hill probably feel like a car crash. Every week it seem like Lou digging deeper in his bag. And if the game on the line, all my faith and money match. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up. I'm from the city where they gotta play us. Fuck a coin flip, it's time to pay up. Don't cross the middle, 21 in the cut. And we ain't hiding from nobody, run and tell them it's up.